Hello and welcome to this IT Band exercise routine. I'm Caroline Jordan and I'm a health and fitness coach here to help you live your very best life. On my channel, you'll find a variety of videos to help you stay fit, stay positive, and stay active no matter what physical challenges you may face. So if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that little notification bell so that we stay in the loop every time I publish new videos. But if you're suffering with IT band pain, this video is just for you. IT band pain can be such a bummer and can prevent you from running, cycling, or even going up and down the stairs. If you have IT band pain, you typically feel this on the outside of your knee, and it can get so bad that it can be sharp pain on the outside of your knee. Commonly, IT band pain is an overuse injury from too much running, cycling, or a muscular imbalance between the front and the back of your body. IT band pain can be caused by what I like to call sleeping booty syndrome, or weak glute and hip muscles. So a variety of the exercises that we'll be doing on this video involve activating your butt and waking it up so that you can move better and have less pain in your life. I'll give you guidelines on how to get rid of IT band pain in the blog post that I'll post all about IT band pain relief, and the link for that is in the description box below this video, so be sure to check it out. And you can consider joining my Strong Body program, where I give you a full fitness training plan and coaching with me to help you prevent overuse injuries and train happy. All that being said, now you want to know, what are the exercises to get rid of IT band pain? Well, let's do some together. To do these exercises, you'll need a mini loop resistance band. These come in several different resistance intensities, and you can buy them on Amazon. They're really easy. Amazon Prime it. I'll include a link for the description on these bands in the box below. The first exercise that we'll be doing today is a sidelined clamshell. So what I'll have you do is grab your mini band in any resistance that suits your level and ability. Lay on down. You can totally do these exercises without the band to start, especially if your IT band pain is really bad. So before you add the loop bands, maybe try it with body weight and see how it goes. First off, you're gonna bring that band above your knees. So you'll sit on your bottom and bring the band. It's kind of like putting Spanx on. So get ready because it's tight, you gotta wiggle. And you'll lay on down on your side, resting your head on your bicep and scooping your abs in, stacking your hip bones over each other. Top hand can rest in front to give you a little more balance. Top leg is gonna go straight. Make sure your foot points straight ahead, and you're just gonna lift and lower the leg. So often when I'm working with coaching clients or my Strong Body program members, I'll have them put their hand on the body part I'm asking them to work, so that they know that they're not using the wrong places, but they're actually getting the right places to wake up a little bit. Now, I'll give you guidelines for sets and reps of this exercise in the blog post, and again, that's in the description box below. So if you want to know how many I should do or how many rounds should I do, I'll give you all of that info. But for today, we're just going to do 20 reps of each exercise one time through, so you can experience it, feel a little bit of booty awakeness, and hopefully have a little bit of IT band pain relief. Just try 8 more and make sure that when you're doing this, you're not rolling all over the mat, but you're really keeping your core tight so that you feel your butt and hips. Oh, I already feel it. This mini band is pretty fabulous. Last one, and relax. Second exercise we'll do together is the clamshell. So you're gonna bring your knees together, and I like to scooch my knees a little bit further forward. I want you to keep your toes touching, abs tight, and then open and close the top knee. Now, one important thing to do and to think about when you're doing this exercise is that you want the knees to make sure they go right over each other. Don't let that top knee go forward or back. Just look down, make sure it's stacked. Are you feeling your butt yet? Because I sure am, and it's pretty fabulous. Little booty burn in your life. I want you to try and open the legs a little bit wider. So really get that external rotation working for you. And if you're feeling fatigued, that's normal. You should be feeling this by now. If you're not feeling this exercise, maybe try a heavier resistance band, but you don't need to do too many to feel the burn. All right, how's your form? Keep breathing. Let's try 2 more. And last one. Excellent job. From here, you'll sit up and carefully swing your legs on over to the second side. And as you lay down, you'll want to make sure that you stack your head and your bicep, stack your hips, abs tight, neck is relaxed. Good. Flex that top foot and lift and lower the leg. Now, if you're only experiencing IT band pain on one side, you might find the second side is almost no problem. That you can do this, without even cracking a sweat. So it's really interesting how your body develops different muscular imbalances depending on the sports you do or the things you do in your daily life. And these imbalances can become a problem. So sometimes it's great to make sure you're doing balanced strength programming to correct any of those things that might be a little bit off in your body. And if you don't do that balanced strength programming already, check out the Strong Body program. It will definitely help you. Keep breathing, hip bones stacked. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Both butt cheeks really love this mini band. Thank you so much for doing this with me. It's so much easier when you have a coach or people to work out with. Let's just try 4 more. Lifting and lowering that straight leg. Last 2. And last one. Good job. Now try the clam shell. So bring the knees together. The feet will stay touching. Abs stay engaged. Neck relaxed. Lift and lower that top leg. Up and down. Now this side is much easier for me. So again, it's good information to know about my body. Wow, I'm a little bit stronger on this side or weaker on this side, or I don't rotate well on this side. I wonder why. How can I work on it? Keep breathing. Remember, without oxygen, you're not going to perform well. So make that breath part of the exercise. If you don't have IT band pain, you should actually still do these exercises because most of us don't have as strong butt and hip muscles as we do quad and hip flexors, unfortunately. So even if you're out of pain, you should consistently work these exercises at least once a week for continued positive progress. Good, let's try 1 more and relax. Next exercise we'll do together is a bridge. So I'm going to have you lie onto your back and lay all the way down with your knees about hip distance apart. Make sure your feet point straight forward and keep your knees up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to resist against the band so that you don't let your knees come in like I need to pee knees. That's my technical term for knees in. So use your hips, push it out, abs tight, arms by your side, shoulders down. From here, I just want you to lift the hips and lower the hips, coming into a bridge. Now, with the resistance band, it will feel much different than just doing it without. So you might feel a little more hip work. It might just feel good to have the band outside your knees. Move at a speed that allows you to move with good form and keep breathing. So from this bridge, we're going to try a variation. And if the variation is too much for you right now, I want you to stick with this double leg option. The variation on this hip bridge would be a single leg hip bridge. So let's try that now. You'll take one leg and you'll send it out. I want you to keep the knees apart so you're resisting the band outward. From here, lift and lower the hips. The single leg bridge is fabulous for IT band pain relief, and it can again help you address muscular imbalances that may be causing a lot of issue for you. Let's just try 2 more. Woo, it's nice and hard. And relax. Try second side. So you'll extend the opposite leg out, make sure you use your hips to push the band outward, and lift and lower the hips. For single leg bridge, you don't need a lot of repetitions for it to work. Remember, a lot is not better. Better is better. So keep that in mind. You don't need to do more, you need to do it well. Last one, and relax. Let's try just a double leg bridge to balance that out. 4 times up and down. You should really feel your booty burn. And I hope you use these exercises long after you're out of pain. Relax. Stand up from here carefully. So what I like to do is usually roll my knees to the side and push up. And you're going to keep the band around your knees, stand up, and I want you to try and do this exercise if you can with a mirror, because we're going to do a banded squat. And on the banded squat, I'd like you to resist the band apart, not letting your knees cave inward. So activating your glutes and your hips. If you need to, you can do this squat on a chair, sitting down and standing up to even better help facilitate this movement. But if you can, watch your body in a mirror and notice when you squat, if one knee comes in, or you're doing funky things down there. Don't do funky things. So you'll scoop your stomach in nice and tight, and when you're ready, you'll lower the hips down, pressing the band outward, making sure your knees track with your toes. Good, come on up and squeeze your butt. Let's try it again. Down and up. The banded squat is one of my all-time favorite exercises. I use this on a weekly basis to make sure that my squat mechanics are good and that I'm really getting all the right body parts to work when I go down and up. Most people, when they squat, they just use their quads. They aren't using their butt, their hamstrings, or their hips. So the band helps facilitate all those muscles coming together well. How are you doing? Abs in tight, lower back flat. And again, if this is too much for you right now, you can leave it out and stick with the bridge exercise that we just did together. Let's just try 4 more. And I like to add my arms forward and back because it helps me balance, but you can do whatever you want to with those arms. Last one. Okay, that was wonderful. Nice job. Next, we're going to take the band around the ankles. And I like to make sure that it's around my spandex because it's a little kinder on your skin. And we're going to do sidestepping, and that is to activate your hips and glutes a little bit more. So you'll take it to one side, abs tight, and you want to make sure that your knees are softly bent here. And there's a couple variations on this exercise, so we'll try a few together. But you're going to push with your hips as you step out, and then in. Try it again. It's like a bad country line dancing, pretty much. And go the other way. So you can kind of choose how many steps you want to take one way to the other way. I'm using the width of my mat to guide me today. But again, you want to make sure that your knees don't knock inward, not helpful. So make sure that you don't let your knees be pulled in by the resistance of that band. And if you're not sure where you should be feeling it, put your hands on your booty and make sure you're feeling it in that muscle. If you're feeling it in the front of your thighs, your form might be off. So make adjustments until you start to feel your butt and your hips facilitating the movement. And this is a great thing to do if you start to get back into training. So you want to go for a practice run or a practice bike ride, and you're not really quite sure if your IT band's going to have some issues. So you would do this to get all of the right muscles awake and ready to go, and keep your ride or your run short. And that will help you get back into training. And again, I'll give you all the steps on how to do that in the blog post, and that is in the link in the description box below this video. Good job. Let's just try 1 or 2 more. And again, one side might be easier for you than the other, so pay attention to that. And last one. Good, relax. Now we'll do forward and backwards skaters. So this is one of my personal favorites. And I'm gonna show you from the side so that you can see. Feet go straight forward, abs stay tight, and you're just going to imagine that you're skating on an ice rink and you're diagonally going to step backwards, together, backwards, together. And again, backwards, together, and then you'll go forward. So you go step, touch, and step. Again, bad dance move, right? Step, touch, and step, touch. Go back, 1 and 2. Good. Now, you want to make sure your spine is nice and long, so don't do the hunchback of band walking, not helpful. Keep your posture awesome. I'm watching you. So make sure you stand up tall, shoulders down. Good. And if you don't feel it, again, make adjustments, maybe in your hips or your core, so that you are getting the right muscles to say, hello, I'm awake and alive for you. Good. Let's do one more forward. These are your skaters. I want you doing these at least on a weekly basis. And relax. Good. Now you can remove the band, and we'll try just one more strength exercise before we stretch really quickly. So the strength exercise you're going to do is a single leg deadlift. And this is one of my favorites. I'm going to show you from a few different angles. So the first angle I'll show you is from the side. And you're going to pick one foot up like you're a flamingo. Good. Abs tight. And I want you to facilitate, again, this movement from your hip, not from your lower back. So use the mirror if you need to. But you're going to send your hip backwards, bringing the opposite leg behind you, and then come up and squeeze your butt. Again, hips and butt are doing this for you. So you're bringing it down, and I'm just going to let my arms hang. It's a balance exercise. And bring it up. Let's try 6 more. So if you're feeling really wobbly here, you might want to hold on to a chair or a foam roller, or you can take this back leg and slide it back. So keeping contact with the floor, not working all those balance muscles so much. So please choose an option that's right for you today and see how your body continues to build strength. Let's try one more on this side. Good, and switch sides. So this is my weaker side, so you'll see how it's much harder for me on this second side. We're just gonna do 8. Stand up tall, tummy tight, bend down, and come up. And if you're having a lot of acute IT band pain, it might be best to hold off on this exercise until your knee starts to feel a little bit better. Okay, so always listen to your body. And if your IT band pain persists, you really should go to a doctor or a physical therapist to have it checked out. Okay? YouTube is not a substitute for a doctor or a PT, so just know that. Don't do your free YouTube videos and wonder why it's not helping you exactly. Get your butt to a physical therapist. Okay, last 2. So abs tight, and last one. Whew, that's really nice and yummy. Okay, 2 stretches to close our IT band exercise video. I want you to come on down to your mat, and we're going to do a quad stretch. And I like to do this laying on the mat because it helps me just release my quads. So try it. So you'll lay all the way down, belly on the mat, and your arms are going to stack, creating a pillow for your forehead. Head down, and you're just going to bring one heel toward your bottom, and then keeping one hand on the floor, you can grab holds if that's an option available for you, and bring your heel in nice and tight. Your head can rest, and you'll use the floor to help you stretch the front of your thigh and your hip flexor. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's try your second side. So carefully release. Switch hands, bend the opposite leg, heel towards the bottom, and if you can, grab the foot and gently guide it in towards your thigh. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. and relax. The last stretch, which I find super fabulous, you're going to lay onto your back, and we're just going to bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, flex the foot. You can stay here or guide the stretch in towards your chest, gently holding behind your hamstring or on top of the shin. Just make sure that your butt bone stays on the mat, that you're not rolling it all the way up. So keep that oxygen flowing and relax. I mean, IT band pain can go on forever if you don't take care of it on a consistent basis. So please make sure that if your body is giving you signals that something's out of whack, that you take really good care of it. You only get one body. You don't get to return it at the store. Good. Relax this side, uncross, second side. So ankle on top of knee, abs nice and tight, bring it on in. Good. I want you to get back to training and feeling your very best and not having pain that sidelines you in your life. So do your homework. I call these exercises the homework, because if you do your homework, you excel in sports and in everything that you love to do. Good. Last deep breath. Relax. Uncross carefully. Roll to one side. And sit on up. So those are your IT band exercises for relief from IT band syndrome or IT band pain. I really hope that doing these exercises consistently helps you get back into training and not be sidelined by nagging IT band pain. Please leave me a comment in the description below. Just let me know if you benefited from this IT band exercise routine. And of course, if you want more quality coaching and awesome programs that I don't offer on YouTube, click the links in the description below and we can hang out more together and I can help you live well. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, and I can't wait to see you again soon at CarolineJordanFitness.com.